Video games are often revered for their ability to provide to the average nobody the chance to experience a particular power fantasy. For instance, Doom lets you become a demon-killing machine, paving their way deeper into a violent world, fueled only by the blood stained on your gear, while Animal Crossing lets you fulfill the modern dream of being a homeowner. But what if you don't want to be on the offensive, and would prefer something a bit more sneaky, a bit more tactical? What if you want to fulfill that deep, dark fantasy of yours? Stealing piss-coloured coins with your friends whilst being chased around by a bunch of Frenchmen. No, I'm not talking about that one. Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine, not to be confused with Monaco, is a stealth and action game released way back in 2013 and developed by Pocket Watch Games, released onto the Xbox, Windows, and Nintendo Switch. PlayStation has Spider-Man, you guys have enough. Monaco follows the story of 8 different colours of the pride flag, breaking into a number of tightly secured locations to steal trophies, jewels, or just rescue one another. The story takes place after the main characters are already caught, retelling the story on how they managed to get in this position, which turns out involved a lot of places suddenly becoming bankrupt. It's a pretty alright story, I think, but it's only relevant until you find the skip story button.
So what actually is the story of Monaco?
Going right from the start, Monaco presents itself in a unique format compared to most stealth games, or at least the ones I've played. The game is played from the top-down perspective, and is given a minimalist presentation in terms of its art style. Characters are blocky and simplistic, with rooms and objects sometimes using the bare minimum to communicate usable items to the player. For instance, interactables such as laptops, safes, alarms, and equipment all use the same basic texture, so you can always identify one regardless of the room you are in. However, despite the top-down perspective, you can only see what your character would. Any rooms you haven't been in will be blacked out, but if you have explored a space, you'll get a grey outline of that room's layout, with any interactables highlighted with a white icon. This style gives Monaco its own personality that sets itself apart, though sometimes it's not always clear what something is supposed to be. I mean, it wasn't until I read this block of text here that I realised this was meant to be a train. This minimalist approach also leads into the gameplay of Monaco as well. As mentioned before, Monaco follows 8 characters, each of which you get to play as and subsequently provide a unique skill that can drastically change up the gameplay. Let's go over these one by one. The locksmith can open doors and safes faster. The lookout uses a wall hack to spot every character's current location. The pickpocket has Monkey. The cleaner can knock out unsuspecting people for a few seconds. If you're really bad at navigation, the mole is good for people who would rather make their own exits. The gentleman has the ability to dress appropriately and recharges once his good looks wear off. The redhead makes the guards horny, and the hacker is the best character in the game. I am serious. When you're playing later stages in this game solo, you are playing either one of these 2 characters. Now, while all these characters have unique skill, the gameplay for them is all very simplistic and built on the same foundation. You can walk, sneak, use an item, and you interact with objects by walking into them for a few seconds. Opening doors, vents, and bushes is as straightforward as going straight. Interactables are fairly simple too. Computers and hacker outlets let you hack into the electronics of the level, letting you disable any alarm systems that your coloured hack box flows over. Power boxes turn off the power temporarily, also disabling alarms. Health kits give you a pick-me-up if you've been getting hit a lot. Guards, uniforms, and suits allow you to disguise and sneak past people undetected. And then there's also an assortment of different items, from EMPs, smoke bombs, plasters, and death, all of which are pointed out to you on the map and easy to recognise in a room. These will all prove beneficial when completing a level's objective, which can range from collecting trophies or saving a character. Though in truth, the real objective is to clean out every single floor and then escape. Listen, once you see the coin counter, it's near impossible to avoid it. These creative decisions benefit the arcade pick-up-and-play feel that Monaco strives towards. It's a unique approach to a stealth game for sure, giving you concepts that are relatively simple to understand and learn, but are used in a variety of scenarios that test your brain and make you think carefully about how to best complete an objective. Minimalism is a key aspect to making Monaco an accessible stealth game. What is not minimal, however, is the amount of fucking boys in this building!
I'm stuck.
That's a joke.
My god, this game might start out simple enough, but get to the later levels in the game by yourself and prepare to be greeted by several situations that make you go, how? Like seriously, fucking how? I know the mechanics are simple, but if you want to complete the game, then you've got to do some serious mind games. You have to know when and where to pick up a specific item, use a specific item, collect a coin, and so on and so forth. Getting the goal is hard enough, but you want to clear a level out? No. Fuck you! Run around the map 50 times. Fucking idiot. Single-player Monaco can be a tense and strategic stealth experience late into the game. Multiplayer Monaco, however.
Depends on the
Don't go
day.
that way.
I kind of want to go that way. It's tempting.
Very nicely done. God. Jesus.
Remember how Monaco is supposed to be a stealth game? Well, scratch that. Multiplayer Monaco is not a stealth game. Multiplayer Monaco is what happens when you get 4 headless chickens and throw them into a fucking casino. Never before will you see a group of people attempt to be sneaky by running through a group of guards!
Oh shit, oh shit, shit.
Monaco multiplayer is definitely the intended way to play the game. Having a unique character skill is beneficial for solo play, but having 3 other subjects is far more beneficial. There is a level of strategy that comes to planning which characters each of you are going to pick,
I think we do need a mole actually. A mole would be a good use.
and using each other's abilities together to loot a particularly challenging room feels super rewarding, though you can also progress by having one of you run carelessly into the room, so Monaco together is a great time, regardless of how skilled you are at the game or not. The game is great single player too, but this is when all the pieces really click together. And clearing out a level that you and your friends have spent the last hour on definitely gives you the wrinkly brain feeling. And there's plenty of content here to keep you and your friends busy, whether it's the various levels you have to play, characters to select, community workshop maps that I won't even touch, or the zombie side game mode. Monaco has plenty to offer, and keep you coming back for one last job.
Yes! Oh my god. That was 20 minutes? Jesus Christ. That was so stressful.
Never again, man.
Oh my god.
So, next one.
No, I think that's it for me.
In conclusion, Monaco is what I would call the perfect stealth game. It's accessible to people who may have little experience, whilst being in-depth and unique enough to provide novice players familiar with the genre of something new. Playing and completing a level of Monaco is an engaging and rewarding experience that makes you feel like you pulled off the smartest heist in the most brain-dead fashion. If you are looking to play a sneaky stealth game to feel like a criminal mastermind but lack gaming experience, then I highly recommend that you play Untitled Goose Game. And then you play Monaco.
There's a health kit over there, but that's about it.
Exactly. So run and get coins.
But I can't murder people, I've got smoke bombs.
Well, you can still use smoke bombs and just spam them until you get Wiz. And then Wiz can plaster.
Or maybe get Joe, because he can murder.
I've got
I'm
like...
playing the best Monaco of my life.
I'm impressed by that